Hey, my name is Christian.
My name is Morten.
Hello, my name is Christian.
My name is Hans.
Hey, my name is Christian and I'm with Lillevangen.
Hello and welcome to Dynaudio Unheard. My name is Christopher and I'm your host. R&B and jazzy accords that combine into a compelling universe. Our next guests have been in the business less than a year, but now they're at Smukfest ready to break through. Lillevangen, guys, thank you for joining us. So, you've just been in our mobile studio. What was it like?
It was an awesome opportunity to work with some professional guys. We used to just record in our closet at home. So this is a whole new experience.
A step up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, we flew in Ashley Shepard from the US. How was it working with an experienced producer like Ashley?
It was really funny to be with a known producer, and he was cool and just cool in the studio and friendly and it was down to earth. It was really good.
Great. So, you've been making music for around a year now, and that means that there are probably some people who haven't heard about Lillevangen yet. Yeah, so, to those who haven't, can you talk a little bit about your music? What's characteristic about it?
What's characteristic about our music is that all of us come with some different musical interests, and it's very different, the music we listen to. Yeah. And we sort of we have tried to bring all this together and just create a new sound and play the music we all thought was the best. So yeah, I think that's what makes our sound unique, you could say.
And I was sitting here listening while you were in the studio, and I was saying to Mark that I felt like you guys are really at ease when you play. And I was just thinking, they've been together for a year. How do you come to a point? Is it just natural to you guys?
Well, I think it's because we are all so good friends. Like we go way back. Yeah. So I think that's why we are very comfortable in each other's company. Yeah.
And I know that all of you had, except one of you, but most of you had a musical childhood, so to speak, right? Can you talk a little bit about how that helped you?
Well, it made it a lot easier to play the stuff that they asked me to. And it helps us to be more productive when we are working with the creative sides of the music, creating new stuff.
And being a rather big group as you guys are, I guess that you were also talking about you have different approaches to music. So how, I guess all five of you find inspiration in different places, but how do you combine all of that?
It was a process.
Yeah.
It wasn't always easy to start with, but along the way we found like a middle place where we all thought the music was great. So yeah, but yeah, it was a process.
Yeah, and I mean, my next question is, it's a process getting there, but when do you guys know, okay, this is actually a good track?
Actually, we have like a lot of tracks just laying around, but if we don't like feel it, it's not for us. So we have to like be in the track, and if we feel it, we feel it, and if not, then start over.
But what is feeling it? Can you try and talk a little bit about that?
Feeling it is when we show the track to Hans' parents and they think it's nice, then we know that it's nice.
So that's the approval process.
Yes.
Bring it to the parents. If they like it, good.
If they don't approve, it's not a good track.
Often we hear another song and say like, oh, we want something like that.
Yeah.
and then we make our own track. Go make some what's it called? Yeah, some tracks, some small bits of music, and then if we feel it and we have a good chorus, and when they build on it, then it's just we write the song while we're in the studio. So we write the song while we record it. So when the song is done, the song is ready to get out in the world.
So with that said, I want to transition over into something about coming up in the music industry, right? As we talked about, you've been here for a year, you're trying to break through. Tomorrow you're going to play at Live Camp. But I want you to think a little bit back. What has surprised you guys the most about the music industry?
Well, the first thing we all talked about was there's so much paperwork in the music business. It's crazy, and also for especially me, who I can only play like 3 chords on a piano or something, come into the music business. Also for the rest of all of us. Like the guys who have been in the music business for a long time, they have sort of like a different language. Like it's some words I've never heard before. Yeah. So it was very difficult to start with, like writing emails and so on. So we had to like ask them to translate sometimes. But it's a process also.
What's that secret language?
Well, I can't describe it. It's hard to describe for me.
It's because Christian doesn't have a musical background, like all of the 4 of us. So, like, basic music theory is completely out there for him. Yeah,
I'm in the same camp, so we can find common ground.
But it's a process, you know. He's learning every day. So,
what has I mean, as I think I said earlier, I'm not playing any music myself, but so I can come up with all of these slightly stupid questions. What has been the toughest part about breaking through?
We will tell you when we get there.
Yes, that's a good answer. But okay, so we have a step when you get there, but so far on your journey, what has made you up and made you stop up and go, okay, shit, this is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be?
I think what was the hardest was to live up to our own expectations. Like we wanted to make professional music from day one, and we couldn't because like we started because Morten he downloaded the Ableton Live on his computer. He didn't know how to use it, so we just started from day one. And of course, we couldn't make professional music from day one. But then we made a few songs, and then we wanted to like be better every time. It's just to succeed our own expectations. It was tough, but also just to go and play some concerts. We have written 1 million emails to very many places around the country, just to come and play and get some experience as a band. Yeah.
With that in mind, what would be the best thing that could happen for you guys right now?
That's me.
Let's go.
Yeah, win the lottery. So we can buy some more Dynaudio equipment.
No, okay.
I don't know.
Let's take that as an example. If you won the lottery right now, right? What would that mean for you?
Go for it. I have a dream, very musical dream, like to have enough money to pay a gospel choir to for a week, and just try something out like with music. Just a whole gospel choir, that would be awesome.
Why?
Because I'm a huge like Chance the Rapper fan. He uses a lot of gospel choirs and also like Kanye West and so on. And that's just a dream for me. But we don't have the money right now. So if you won the lottery, I would buy a gospel choir or rent it. Yeah.
I think and one of them, our common dream for us is to stand in front of a big crowd and then spell a great concert and spell a concert that people play play a good big concert and play a concert that people come to see you and not just because they are there, and then a concert where people can sing your song back in your face.
Cool. Guys, I have one more question for you before I let you go, so you can go out and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Kærligheden. If you could go back to when you started and give yourself just one piece of advice, what would that be?
Just keep on fucking going. Keep doing what you do and play the music you love. Yeah.
And also to believe in yourself. I know it's a very cheesy answer, but it was very hard for me to start with because I've never done music and so on. To start with, a girl asked us if we wanted to play a concert, and I was like, no, our music isn't good enough. Like, we don't have the experience, but we don't get the experience if we don't go out and play. So it was very tough for me especially, but I also think for the rest of you to just believe in us, like we are good enough to be where we are.
I think that's a really good way of ending this. Believe in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Guys,
believe in yourself.
Thank you so much for coming. I know you're playing at Live Camp tomorrow. Yep. What time should people show up?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So there you have it. Show up at Live Camp at 6 o'clock tomorrow and catch these cool guys. They're awesome. I promise you won't regret it. See you later.
Say du